Okay, it's a lazy Sunday afternoon in basically the end of September right now. Getting ready to watch the Eagles take on the Arizona Cardinals. It's week 3 of NFL football. And of course, that means that we're in the midst of Oktoberfest season. You're going to see just a ton. I mean, we already have basically for about the last month. You've seen a ton of Oktoberfest beers on the shelves, as well as pumpkin beers. And I have not gotten my hands on any pumpkin beers yet. People seem to love those things. I just haven't found the right one. One of these days, I am going to pick up a few different varieties and review them, but not quite my style right now. Right now, it's the Oktoberfest that is my style. I love Oktoberfest beers, and this one is our first offering that we've reviewed so far from Blue Point Brewing Company, which is on Long Island in New York, a town called Patchogue, founded back in 1997. By a guy named Mark Burford and Peter Cotter, founded by two guys. Basically, they saw a huge demand of craft brews in Montauk and Manhattan, and they felt that they could meet the demand, and they've been very, very successful in the last 15 years or so with Blue Point Brewing Company. They have a seasonal Oktoberfest, Martzen Oktoberfest. This is just Blue Point Oktoberfest beer. I love the logo. Basically, you know it's German when you see all those German-style houses right there and you see the word Oktoberfest. So it does put you in mind of Oktoberfest celebrations, which is the season we are in the midst of. I've done a lot of beers, or a few rather, beers that are of the Oktoberfest style, so no need to really get into what the style is all about. You probably know by now. This one has 28 IBUs, so not very hoppy, but again, that's how Oktoberfests are. They're not very hoppy, they're more malty than hoppy, as we are going to pour it into a pint glass, Guinness pint glass, and we will see that familiar orangish color. Nice head on this beer, and I always think of Oktoberfest as a beer that should be high in volume. And I've said this before, you have those huge, gigantic 64-ounce boot glasses, or however many ounces they are. Some of them are in the hundreds in Germany, and just filled with these styles of beer. So just a 12-ounce bottle, not quite enough for me. This one, by the way, 5.5% alcohol by volume, right in the middle kind of range of your Oktoberfest beer. So here is what it looks like. Very orange, very nice frothy white head, and we'll get a sniff of it. That characteristic Munich kind of malty smell that you get from basically any Oktoberfest. I've had a few Oktoberfests so far. I can't really distinguish too much the smell between the Oktoberfests that I've had thus far. So all of them probably basically being brewed within the same guidelines as your normal Oktoberfest beer. Let's grab a taste of a Blue Point Oktoberfest. Not too thrilled with this one compared to Eyinger, which is, of course, made in Germany, so a little more true to the actual style. Also, not quite as tasty as Fest beer, I don't believe, from Victory. I really, really enjoy Victory's Oktoberfest offering. This one has a hint of the malty richness that you're going to get from some of the top-of-the-line Oktoberfests, but it kind of just falls a little flat at the end of the tasting. Let me grab it another taste here. It almost tastes a little too much like a Vienna lager, like almost like a too hyped up kind of lager. Not really digging this attempt at the style by Blue Point. It's a sessionable beer. It's a beer that you can drink, but when I'm thinking about Oktoberfest beers, I just want that fullness, that full malt characteristic, and I'm not getting it. I'm getting more of a lager beer. Not awful, not the best beer I've ever had, though. So I'm going to give Blue Point Oktoberfest a 5 out of 10.